Yo, 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 we're here. It's Friday, about to be Saturday, and a bunch of new music dropped today. And of course, me being the music fan that I am, and me having music fans as friends, I gotta bring one and chop it up about what came out to motherfucking day. We're going for a late night episode. We're chilling. We're really setting the vibes right. We got our blunts rolled, and we're ready to chop it up about what was hot and about some serious shit too, because a lot of the music was motivated by what has currently happened. Now, before any of that, I got to make a couple quick announcements. Yo, y'all, if your family is racist, don't get mad at me when I say something. I get it. But, like, don't hop in my inbox being like, it's my cousin. I don't give a fuck. If it was my cousin, I'd tell them to sit they racist ass the fuck down. And guess what? Guess what? Not all racism involves the N-word. I might look, you could be white and say nigga to me, and I might not take it racist. But guess what? Well, right now it's not allowed to be said. But racism can be covered up. If with everything going on, you're posting statuses talking about oh, guess what? A comet is about to hit the earth. You're trying to deflect, which is racist as fuck. And guess what? I saw you. I saw you. You know it's dangerous territory. So what you do is, first, you were in the comments being like, all lives matter. And then you'd be like, but they're rioting. And each time they'd shut your ass down. So your next tactic is to be like, so did you hear about the comment about to hit the earth? And y'all funny as fuck. But I see you. And yo, I'm not dumb. I get it. The status was not about racism. I get it. What up, Danny?
Hey, I'm just sitting here cracking up.
Oh my God, people are hilarious.
Oh, I've been dealing with
Yo,
it.
and I know there's people right now tuning in, just red faced, sending it to who the fuck I'm talking about, or to somebody they feel like. Dennis, amen. Like, amen in this bit. Yo, but it's so funny. It's so funny because like they're like, but the status was about a comment. How was it racist? It's like, that's why it was racist.
How is it ever racist?
It's
Like
trying
I
to
feel like I feel like a lot of white people don't realize when they're coming off racist, but I don't understand how you don't understand when you're coming off racist because
well,
it's pretty easy.
I had to humanize it though, because us as people, we do a lot of shit, right? We do a lot of shit. And then we make a bunch of excuses for why we do it.
Hmm.
Because we don't want to be terrible people. But guess what? We're all fucking ugly sometimes.
Yeah.
And accepting it is the first step to being beautiful. And guess what, cousin? If you don't tell your friend they're fucked up, you're passing on bad genetics and you're not breaking bad cycles. And that's
Yeah.
how we got in this shit. You're thinking about the looting. Well, you should have thought about that. We need to be more preventative as people.
Yeah.
Dennis, it's a great idea to burn one with me and Danny. It's one of the top 10 best ideas in America,
I think
according
it's a great idea.
according to People magazine.
People magazine, huh?
According to the People magazine.
Duh
Yo.
people. Yo, is that a magazine?
Mm-mm.
I feel like,
It is now.
yo,
There's
like,
People. There's People magazine, which I'm
yeah.
mocking. But so yo, I love it because at night I got my deep voice going on. Yeah, for all y'all. What up, Misty Blaine? Thank
Hello.
you for your Common Sense Incorporated as I use my late night radio voice. Damn, y'all showing out in the comment section. Hey, shout out Devin. A black unicorn since the day I was born. Hey, that's how. Hey, till the day I go out this bitch, that's the way it is. But so, since we're in here talking about some turn shit, and we got some viewers in this bitch, we're about to talk about the hottest release of the week. How many of y'all fuck with Run the Jewels? The album came out today. Danny, how'd you feel about it? Talk
My
to me.
cat is over here.
Oh,
I
get the
liked
cat.
it.
Get the cat. We
What,
love,
you want to see him?
yeah, we love showing up. Oh,
That's
God.
Shadow.
That's a
Yeah,
black cat, y'all. The
he's
black
huge.
unicorn meets the black cat in this bitch. And it's wild. Yo,
Oh shoot.
but, and I extra connected. What up, Mr. Finney in this bitch? Finney with a 3, not a E. Um, so, look.
Hello.
So,
I made
that,
sure to share it.
oh, aren't you nice? But so, Run the Jewels. What did you think about it before I get into my hilarious story with it this morning?
I liked it. I wasn't really sure what to expect. Let me go to it really fast because I don't remember song names. Okay, so I like that song with Pharrell.
Ooh.
Just because I mean Pharrell, but
Can we talk
no,
about that song more in depth? What did you like
yeah.
about it?
Um,
Because I definitely wanted to talk about that song. How many of
what
y'all?
did I like about it? I
Yo,
like the
y'all,
beat.
there's a Strawberry Moon right now. The beat.
I got,
Because
I
it was,
got some I got some photos of that strawberry moon.
yo, oh, you did?
Mhm.
Dope. I didn't even look at it. Go look at the Strawberry Moon. Go look at the Strawberry Moon if you can see it. Take a picture of it for me. Bro, that
Ly-
chorus,
yeah.
that
So
go on.
lyrically, like I don't know. I guess they always do good lyrically.
They were rapping their fucking ass off on that CD, bro. That was some tight ass bars. Go on.
Yeah. I didn't get to listen to all of it, but I don't know. I listened to maybe like 5 songs or so, and liked what I hear. So
Well, even okay, like the chorus of that song, just uh, it says slave owners posing on your money. Is
oh yeah.
everybody is
Pause. That's why I like the song. I just went to bring up the lyrics and I'm like, I know that was the song that stuck out the most, but why was it? Yeah, because
is everybody on a piece of money a slave owner besides Lincoln? Is that a real fact? Yo, we need
I
some
don't know.
fact checking going on out there because they said that shit.
Ooh.
And
Wait, I mean, if you think about it, all those people on the dollars were like,
before, I don't think there's one president after Abraham Lincoln.
let's see.
So it is a bunch of slave owners posing like, hey, the buck
Hmm.
stops here. Looking at
Wow. It says over a quarter of all American presidents were slave owners during their lifetimes.
a quarter.
And what Trump's what, 45? Is that
Yeah,
right?
well, it blew my mind because I think,
Oh, here they are.
oh my
Man.
gosh, Finney, get the
So
fuck out of here with that bullshit. I don't give a fuck if there was black slave owners. Like, oh well, because Tyrone smacked his bitch, it's okay if I just fucking Oh, he punched her, so me smacking her doesn't mean shit. That kind of philosophy is ignorant as fuck. I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. And if you don't like me talking about that shit, this must not be the platform for you to watch. Because I don't give a fuck who owns slaves. That's what the song says. We're talking about the fucking song. And if it's a fact, it's a fucking fact. I'm sorry, facts hurt people sometimes.
Out of the first 12 presidents, only the second and the sixth didn't own slaves. And then you got number 17 and 18.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck if black people own slaves or not. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, what did you say the fact said?
So out of the first 12, only the second and the sixth didn't own slaves. And then there's the 17th and 18th. So that's at least 12 that did.
Oh, so with that being said, I think the rioting makes a little bit more sense.
Like
that's why people are protesting. We were literally built on a foundation of racism. So
like I feel like if people actually took the time to, I don't know, maybe pay a little more attention, they'd understand why people are so enraged, why people went to the extent that they have over the last week and a half.
Yeah. I mean, like, and I don't think it's okay necessarily.
Yeah.
Shout out Mallory Randolph. She says you're so freaking good.
Oh, thank you.
And she's got the best taste. Look, she's more than looks, y'all. Brains, bronze, and she's here to talk music. She's a true music fanatic, is why the fuck she's here. That's why she's here, y'all.
That's true.
Man, this morning that album was extra real to me, a little bit too intense, because I was driving to work and I fucking had a cop following me while listening to it. I wasn't doing anything wrong. They were going their speed limit, going fast, whatever, minding their fucking business, and then they want to slow down, get behind me, all kinds of funny business with me. Yeah, and I never did anything wrong. So all they could do is go around me like, bro, I'm listening to Run the Fucking Jewels. If you pull me over while listening to this piece of music,
yeah,
I'm gonna be amped up. They're talking mad shit.
Man, like, just like looking back over the lyrics, like, in the, just like the pre-chorus right here, the 13th Amendment says that slavery is abolished. Look at all these slave masters posing on your dollar. Like,
still throwing it in your face. That's a whole
slave
thing.
To the money.
Well, and it's crazy because me growing up, well, bro, a slave owner staring at a black person spending the money is a statement within itself. I've always been somebody who was offended by the statues from the Confederacy and didn't understand why those people were so heavily supported. I never understood it. It never made sense. I would complain, and even black people would be like, yo, what are you tripping about? Even living in Stone Mountain, there's a whole monument with nothing but Confederate soldiers looking over a whole city that is literally filled with black people.
Yeah.
It's their amusement park.
Like, wait, like straight up just Confederate soldiers just looking over black people. Like,
it's black people in the city. The city is mostly
okay.
Black. But yeah.
But still, that's offensive.
It's
in a
so
way.
offensive. It's so
Like,
offensive. And I'm enjoying this beautiful cuz like bro, the top of the mountain is beautiful.
yeah,
And then I got that shit like as like I don't even know the right word, but like something I don't want to fucking deal with
I
going
feel
on
you.
in my life. So go on.
Some people in the South are just too proud, but like,
I
you
get
know,
that though. I understand,
yeah,
and I don't want to like take that away from them. But
yeah,
like, it's weird because like there's a such thing as being too much of yourself, and like you can be so much of yourself that you're impeding on other people's freedoms.
yeah,
And so that's where it becomes an issue. But like, yeah, the cops are following me. I'm listening to fucking Run the Jewels. There's a lot of repetition in the album.
yeah,
And so that's my only thing. But obviously they recorded it very rapidly and very inspired, and you can hear it the whole way through.
yeah,
And I'd give them probably an 8 out of 10 on it because they're rapping. Then that fucking DJ is
yeah.
rapping like he's a rapper. I just want to like anybody who doesn't know. I want to stop and be like, bro, the second half of Run the Jewels is not a rapper. He's just he's a rapper now, kind of shit. Like
Yeah.
spazzing, going crazy.
No, I could definitely like out of the songs that I listened to, even though I didn't even listen to half the album, I could definitely at least give that many an 8 as well, because
Yo, did
it's
you
good.
did you know that there was black slave owners?
I feel like I did. I
I
feel like
was
I've
I was
seen
being
that somewhere.
completely sarcastic. I was just look it up. Look it up. It'll change your whole view on everything.
Oh,
Okay. Oh man, Run the Jewels.
oh,
But
this is weird. This don't make no sense. There's
what?
a book, there's a book called Black Slave Owners.
Mm-hmm.
And the description says most Americans, both black and white, believe that slavery was a system maintained by whites to exploit blacks. But this authoritative study reveals the extent to which African Americans played a significant role as slave masters.
Ooh,
So,
saucy. Well, I mean, I don't like. Obviously, somebody tricked. Like, obviously, Africans sold Africa. Like,
yeah,
equity is equity, but it also was not discriminational. It was fucking business.
yeah,
They were doing it to their own. It wasn't like white people. Mm, but so we're just gonna, you know.
yeah,
I mean that's the tone of the music that came out this day. So
yeah,
and that's why I was so turned today because there's been some really good singles
a lot, yeah,
involving this subject. Meek Mill put out a fucking fire ass record. I think that I should play the intro for anybody who wants to like, oh, black people own slaves too. And I'm man, oh man, I need to play. What's the name of Meek Mill's song?
ooh, how did I forget the name of it?
Oh, Other Side of
Other Side,
America.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, pull up the lyrics. Cause definitely the opening line on that song, Meek Mill, "Other Side of America," y'all. And I obviously I don't want my video fucking flagged, so I'm not gonna play the fucking whole thing, but the intro of this song I had to start over like 3 times because it was so uh, good. Okay, let me pull it up. But yeah, it was a good song. It's tough, but it's like, hold on 1 second. I fucking gotta adjust my settings. Uh, but the Meek Mill song, how did you feel about it? You speak on it
Um,
first, real quick.
I love Meek Mill. I didn't know what to expect. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that. It's intense, but it's not angry intense, like
It's like
feel my anger. It's like feel my pain more than that.
feel my pain, my focus. Yeah.
Like what people really have to go through, like what
What
he really went through. And that's I like that he puts what he's gone through like into his
personally?
music. Yeah.
Yeah, what was his opening line on it? Cause that shit was wicked. Where he starts rapping, when he starts rapping, not the Trump part.
Um the first line he says, "Mama let me sip the 40. I was just a shorty."
What? What? And he meant it. I'm sure. Mama let me sip the 40. I was just a shorty. Man, it's crazy.
Yeah. That's
The
intense.
I mean, and even for me, I have to say, a lot of these things, like, I didn't take serious because I was privileged enough to not have to face them
Yeah.
until I lived on my own and was in poor spots. We
Yeah.
they act like crime doesn't go on in rich places or like or like suburban neighborhoods. But
Yeah.
what they don't think about is that suburban neighborhoods are paying to have low policing. That's why those houses cost so much.
Yeah.
They're paying for the luxury of privacy and space to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
What do you have to lose? You're living in
And
poverty.
that's the other side of America that is hard to understand. Even for me, I didn't understand it. My mom always kept me safe and kept me out of my friends' houses, and I never understood why
Yeah.
until I started going over there. Yo, family ain't shit sometimes. But Meek Mill, Other Side of America, super fire song. It was very intense, pensive. And yo, I want people to hear what Trump says to black people. That is who he is speaking to with this. Listen.
What do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose?
Huh? What? How did yo? We let him become president.
I was just a shorty. Then I started spitting.
Like
Record me. It was for me. This
After
shit is my
saying
story.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Jump out the porch. I got a porch, no take it back. Killers and holding my own, of course. Yeah. I see my mom and dad separate.
I don't even like Meek Mill, but that song is fucking ridiculous.
yeah.
And then just like, well, I'll play the speech at the end.
Uzi on me, all my friends are dead. Nigga, we low. Report live from the other side of America.
I always dreamed too of being like on like CNN and being able to express myself and speak for like the voiceless young men of America.
He
First off, I
dreamed
would
of
say
it.
I grew up in America.
Speaking for the voiceless.
Yeah.
We're not protected
He
by
dreamed of
police.
doing what I'm doing
We grow up
right
in
now.
dangerous environments. We grow up around murder. You see murder. You see 7 people die a week. I think you would probably carry a gun yourself. Would you?
Yeah, I probably would.
What do you have to lose? You're living in
Yeah, I probably would. Like
Yo, you couldn't even
like
you couldn't
he
fake,
totally
You couldn't fake sound bites like the ones he.
Yeah,
Let's take.
it's intense.
We live in a crazy world, Joe.
Like, I don't know. That song is just, it makes you feel, but he does that.
For sure. But there was a lot more positive
Yeah.
songs that came out along the same line. Let me switch up this banner. I got this old banner.
So, to speak really quick on the beginning on what Donald Trump says, he says 58% of your youth is unemployed. And I mean, that's probably because so many places won't even give them a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that goes hand in hand with judgment, racism, prejudice. Like,
Now, and it's funny because even when I heard it, now mind you, this was however long ago. I remembered when he gave that speech, you know, and
yeah,
to put it in further context, he was saying that the Democrats have failed you. So what do you have to lose? But
yeah,
that does not make what he said okay.
yeah, right.
Like that's how you got the black vote, or how your angle to get the black vote was. There was something else you brought up wanting to talk about involving him. His 75.
All them tweets.
How many were there?
Shoot, I don't even know.
75 is how many tweets there was. 75 tweets. See,
All about how he's protecting America and the Democrat governors aren't doing enough.
read some of the statuses.
Oh,
Pull up some of the tweets. One of them said law and order.
he's.
What the other one say?
I'm gonna get him in just a second. Like, I don't understand him sometimes. I mean, I don't most of the time because it don't make sense.
Oh man. Where's my phone at? I need to get my phone
There we go.
so I can pull up some of these tweets. But because he tweeted 75 times. He broke his all-time record, and not one of them was about George Floyd, and it was at the same time as the funeral.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of times he's spoken out on a lot of funerals, like, oh, sad that it's come to this, but to say nothing.
It's
I don't know.
crazy. I don't know. I mean, he's very clever, and his re-election is in jeopardy right now, and it wasn't before.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I mean, he's flipped worse situations. So, did you see what Anonymous leaked?
Ooh-wee. There is a lot of stuff that I read about that. I've been on Twitter so much lately. Like, I had kind of given up on Twitter, and all this stuff is where you got to see everything really going down. Like, people actually putting firsthand videos right there because Facebook was taking stuff down. So I guess I got to see all of the ridiculousness that there was.
Yo, hold on. Just to run it back. Bro, people miss the point so hard. The reason why, whether or not black people owned slaves or not, is absolutely irrelevant, is because they weren't the face of the nation. Their face isn't on the dollar bill. So the reason why I was bringing up even slave owners at all is because it was the face on a dollar bill, and the fact that a lot of presidents have been slave owners, and it's nothing but slave owners on our money is the point. Now, maybe it would be relevant if there was a black person on money who owned a fucking slave. So when I'm having a conversation about one thing, don't be bringing in a fucking pointless another to distract me from my fucking point. It's that fucking. Am I wrong? Please.
I can agree with that.
You're here to debate with me. You're allowed to check me at any point in fucking time. You're here to converse, debate, do whatever the fuck the vibe is. It's literally a challenge. You see the question mark in my fucking logo? Let's vibe. What's the vibe, bro? Let's go. What is it today? Let me know. I act accordingly. I'm
sitting here. My Twitter wouldn't let me in on this other phone.
Oh man.
Just trying to find all the good tweets.
I got a whole perfect phone. I'm using my laptop. But so let's talk about Trey Songz single called Riot. How many times?
So I didn't even know he was dropping anything till I seen it earlier. I don't know. Every song that I listened to today that had to do with everything going on was like touching but sad at the same time. I don't know.
I want to hear more from you about it.
Like, I feel like all this stuff going on makes me get emotional. Like, I don't know, it's kind of nice that everybody's coming together, but like at the same time, I don't know, it's just like everything is making me sad about it. Like, I like that. I don't know, I guess I like that Trey Songz actually, I mean, everything he said, like, how many more times does all of this have to happen? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to pull up the lyrics because I don't even remember. There we go. Like, yeah, talking about mothers and brothers. Like,
oh, man. And we got that Tee Grizzleys song to go over next. And this song came out today.
This is going to be the new gospel.
How many more times? Hey! How many more times we gotta go through it? I'm just a young kid trying to make dope music, trying to take a beat and just freestyle to it. But now there's way too many things in my influence. They got my mind fluent. Hey, take a look around. Can you see it now? No. So, yeah, no, that's it's smooth as fuck.
That song made me cry earlier, just like the other one we're gonna talk about.
Damn, you were crying multiple times to these songs, bro. They're powerful.
They're sad.
Yeah, and then they're not cliche. I do like that one was positive.
Mm-hmm.
You're creating a whole fan club over here, and you're funny. So, but yeah, it is sad. And then Tee Grizzleys, that one, they were really clever with the approach.
Yeah.
To the title. It's because it makes it so whether you're white or black or any color, you can relate.
So many questions about mastery. Is there an easier way to do it? There is a company which basically gives you
use Lander, y'all. I use Lander sometimes. I used to. Hey, and it says, Mr. Officer.
Mr. Officer, you're killing us. Mr. Officer,
And then
what if that was my brother?
Hey.
What if that was my dad? What if that was my uncle?
Yo, and I couldn't imagine if it was one of them. And the sad, and you know.
Yeah. Like, it's the sad reality. Like, it happens. Like, I know so many people, like family members, that don't even want to be involved with the cops because you don't know what to expect. And like, my aunt had said something the other day on Facebook about how she, like, you know, she fears for her grandsons and sons and nephews and, you know, all of the males that are in her life, because it could be them.
I mean, yeah, like everybody, like that, it just puts it in a term where anybody can think, what if that was?
I don't know what my hair is doing.
So,
No, yeah.
I just don't know what my hair is doing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's
like
extra.
it keeps like tickling my face, so I move it, but then I move it and it's all flopped over one way.
Times like these is where I'm happy I don't got it the same way.
It keeps like hooking under my eyelash and shit.
Yeah. You know,
Struggles.
it's crazy. I watched an interview with Tupac on Voodoo today, and it was while he was in prison, and pow, right off the bat in the interview, he's talking about the shit that's going on right now. And he also had, bro, I gotta talk about this kid. His name is Yummy. Okay. This kid's name is Yummy. He was 11 years old. Okay. And during the interview, there was this picture of Yummy next to Tupac. And it is the angriest little boy I've ever seen. Okay. And Yummy was from Chicago. And he was a kid who was in the foster care system because he had cigarette burns on him, grew up rough, gangster as fuck, shooting. He had bodies by 11. He had 23 felonies. Yeah. And they said he was too young to go to juvenile detention and too bad to be with kids his age. They said, they had a crazy description. They said that in every way, he's designed to not believe in himself.
Yeah.
That's what the doctors around him said. Well, eventually, after he killed a girl, shooting out in Iran at the age of 11, y'all. At the age of 11, he killed a girl. He was on the run. Members of his gang came and picked him up, saying that they were going to take him to a safe house. And they took him to the woods and pushed him over and shot him in the head.
I just had to Google him. I don't know how I've never even heard about that.
And that's crazy, right? Like, and that's 1994. That you know, and so stuff like this has been going on forever. I feel kind of like people have and I hate saying this over and over again, but I feel like white people were watching it like a movie or something, or like something that wasn't affecting them, and it's like, or like, oh, there they go again, or like it was a type of music they didn't like to listen to, you know what I like?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
And like that's crazy. But that's what it was like. And I think
Yeah.
even I, like as an optimist and someone who tries to have hope for society,
Yeah.
sometimes you can be like, oh, everything's okay. And you downplay, so you suppress the dark details.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like when like there was one moment I think out of all of it, and this is being like super dead honest, and this is sad, and this is as
Yeah.
somebody who has cared about these things and has checked white people and all this shit and been punked by everybody for being this way for long before this was an issue, or for
Yeah.
at least posing these questions. So oh my god, I hate smoking. What was I saying, bro? I hate myself.
White people, white people.
Oh shit. No. Is that what it sounds like to white people when I talk about when black people talk about this kind of stuff?
I feel like anytime that black people talk about white people, they are offended, but then they don't realize how offensive they are when they're screaming all lives matter.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Okay. Cool. Cause like, well, okay. And what I was gonna say is like, okay, even George, I didn't even process what had happened to him because I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to because it's almost impossible to think of it even being possible for that to happen to somebody.
Yeah, like how does that happen? Like, I mean, I've been asking myself that, but I just saw there was an article released. There was a cop, I think it was Florida, is under investigation because there's video of him with his knee on someone's neck.
Bro, I saved that picture. It's sad. I saved that picture though. Um so I won't forget.
Yeah.
Um so I hate it. I be opening up, whoa, whoa. But but
Shit.
yeah. But so so also, but Trey Songz put out some other smooth shit though to kind of move from the tough topic. That
Yeah.
that coming home. Yo, Trey Songz and Summer Walker put out a record called Coming Home. And that shit is funky fresh. My cat is wilding right now.
Summer Walker's all over the place. In a good way.
She did you hear why she canceled her tour?
Mm-mm.
She said she couldn't deal with people's energy and like being touched by people.
Because
And
people don't respect boundaries.
no, because she's too much of an empath and she could feel all their pain.
Okay.
People thought it was a lame excuse, but like, um, I understand entirely her feeling like that, but I've just never thought of it that way. I've just like
Yeah.
I've always embraced the discomfort of it rather than it's weird. I'm realizing how hard of a time we have as people setting boundaries
Yeah.
for ourselves.
Like,
Yo, go on.
I feel like, I don't know, it's smart of her to do that rather than just being out there making herself sick because she's taking on everybody's crap. Like, if I get to the point where I feel like I've just like absorbed too much of everybody else's everything,
Right.
like I like distance myself from people, and I don't mean to, but I just kind of like turn my notifications off, put everything on silent, and just kind of reach out when I reach out.
I feel that. I'm gonna take that in mind. I'm about to be like, let me make sure that I am not doing too much so we can make Friday episodes happen.
Shoot, kids need to stop doing so much.
Oh, they be hey, it be like that being a parent.
It was a long one today.
I don't got kids, but like that's kind of partly why I'm glad that I don't. Is so
Yeah.
it's because I feel like I know that it'll be like that, and I don't want it to be like that. Yo,
Yeah.
let's play this smooth ass Trey songs. Let's play a snippet of it real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's sampling Cameron. I feel like Cameron. I feel like that is a very overplayed ass sample.
Yeah.
But they used it in a different way.
She just keeps mixing a lot of old songs in with her stuff, and I love it.
Yo, that line where they say, you only love me when it's easy. Hey, you like to take my heart and run. Yeah, he kills it because like in a lot of relationships, not just relationships, people only like to love each other when it's easy. Like, and that shit is lame. All that is like, it's way more about power than caring about somebody or getting some temporary thing out of it. But damn, that shit is, it's like emotional and smooth at the same time. No feelings from you? I'm lit. I'm waiting.
Shoot, I'm high. No, okay, so I don't know, I was kind of shocked by that one today because I feel like every time that I hop on and check out new music, Summer Walker has been on a song with somebody else, and I'm like, why is this so good? Like, everything that I listen to with her, like, I mean, and obviously the people that she's on the songs with or that she has featured on her songs, like, they're already some people that have made names for themselves, but
right.
I don't know. There's like something about her and these R&B greats that just like weren't doing too much, and now they're kind of popping back in. I like it.
Yeah, no, Usher, all of them. Yeah, even Trey Songz, he's kind of a old school cat at this point.
Yeah.
That's
He's
funny.
been around over a decade, so.
Yo, I've been so salty. Oh my gosh. We were rocking on Let's Vibe TV, and for some reason it went off like 20, 30 minutes ago on this station. No, it's still everywhere else, but it's just not there. And that's where all the comments that I was posting and shit were coming from. So
well, shit.
I know that super sucks. But of course, shit. Norah Jones dropped. Let me get the screen away from her. From here. So, how'd you feel about Norah Jones' album? Well, it was only 3 songs. It was 3 songs.
I like Norah Jones. Like, but yeah, like, I don't know. It was a little different for me. Like, I don't want to say like southerny because it wasn't like that. Kind of like more soulful and a little more, I don't know, she's already really calm and cool and laid back, and I don't know, she was like, it was slower beats, just kind of, I feel like, okay, when I was listening to it earlier, it's music that I feel like I could go to sleep to, and not in a bad way, like music that relaxes your soul, like just chill.
I feel that.
I feel like that's her voice anyway, though. But
Super soothing. Yeah, that's how we fell in love with her to begin with.
yeah,
I like them. I didn't quite love them. They are like super chill. I don't know. I liked them. I didn't love them. I
yeah,
I wish she was
uh,
a pinch more regular. I just
yeah.
want her to be regular one more time before she
It
goes.
it was kind of really repetitive.
You feel
Just a
like each
little.
song sounded the same?
No, no, no. Just like lyrically,
Mm-hmm.
um, just kind of repetitive. I don't know. It was like listening. It's like, wait, how many times did she just say that?
I guess I did kind of feel that way. Not as much as you did. I don't know.
And were you watching? It's like and I guess like it's more poetic.
Yeah, so is the
Um,
Weep song. That song
yeah.
was poetic as well. It was
And
very
I feel
poetic.
like I guess like poetry can contain a decent amount of repetition, but
Yes.
she said, were you watching like 16 times in that song?
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. I thought you meant from song to song.
There's only like 30 lines in that song, so like half the song she says, were you watching? I didn't realize it was that many times, but like, yeah, it was comfy music. That's what I'll call it.
Comfy.
Yeah. And like, I guess I kind of mentioned it earlier. It's different than the like coffee house Norah Jones music.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you ever hear stuff with Jack Black?
mm, let me double check. Like off the top of my head, I'm like, I feel like. Wait. Jack White.
Yeah, Jack White. I
I'm
mean,
sitting here like, wait, she did stuff with Jack Black?
I'm
I'm like, I
sorry.
feel.
I'm
No,
stoned
you're
too
fine.
to be like that. Hey,
No,
get
I did hear a couple of those.
get one more. Come on, bro. I'm trying to smoke. I'm trying to
Damn, that's
smoke.
way older than I thought.
Yeah, she's
That's like,
very.
that's
She
back from when I used to listen to Jack White.
she does whatever she wants. She's wild. I fuck with her for it. Norah Jones. But
She's got like her own genre of music.
I like, yeah, like she has core fans and she doesn't try to cater to anybody. And her,
Yeah.
and her core fans don't have to understand that.
I feel like she could have had way more top hits. Hmm. She's listed as jazz folk country. I guess I could understand that.
I can, yeah, that made her make a little bit more sense to me. I feel like
Yeah.
I
I guess
don't.
that Southern is kind of right. That
I should watch some Nora Jones interviews. I feel like because she seems like an interesting person to hear from.
like I remember shit back like gosh, I probably was in junior high. Let me see if I can come up. Uh Where's it?
And shout out,
Like MTV, that's what it is.
and shout out Lorenzo. Shout out. There's a whole list of people who were watching and dropped comments and who flamed up with us. Hey, yo, literally like 10 people lit their shit at the same time as us throughout the comments. So like,
That's awesome.
bro, like that's what it's all about, right? We are unifying people.
Right.
But
New music smoke sesh Friday.
for real, for real. But like it's tough because a lot of my fans are Republicans, but like, so like it's tough. Like, and I've typically in the past not said anything either way necessarily, or will privately discuss it with whoever needs to, because I don't believe in social media like gossiping.
Yeah.
But like it has, like, I can't do it. They come on here and they talk about Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly. and then they be like, but should they be rioting though? And like, or like, all lives matter, don't you agree? Like, in watching like a lot of the artists who I got my fan base, they're sitting there doing these lives talking about this stuff. And like Hobson was only having white kids come in there and talk to him about this shit. Like, and like, it's not like it's his choice. Like, that's who is a fan of him. And even like, it's tough because that's who has supported me.
Yeah.
Besides now, oh, back to my shout outs. Speaking of, shout out my nigga Lorenzo, Courtney, all my niggas who flamed up with us, Dolomade, Low Cook, everybody who showed us love. All my niggas.
That's awesome.
Watching, cause like, look, if it gets, look, energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be rearranged. And if I don't like where the energy is going and the things that I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I feel.
You take it into your own hands.
It's that full moon.
What does that mean? Hold on. Is what I was saying wild? I feel like I say stuff like this every day. Is it a full moon every day for me?
I don't know.
Hey, well, Danie,
it depends on what, you know, supposedly you gotta pay attention to the moon and the sun and the stars and all that.
Yeah.
Astrology.
Oh shit, I'm smoking a bowl now because somebody didn't get a blunt together and I don't understand why. But
I was prepared, although I wasn't prepared today.
I guess I wasn't fully prepared or something. Something went wrong with my operation and I'm sitting here smoking a bowl.
There's nothing wrong with the bowl.
I know, it's pretty decent when it's like clean.
Yeah.
Nothing hits better than a clean bowl.
Yeah, I can't hit dirty bowls like I used to. I can't.
Danie, we just did another legendary episode. And actually, we fucking and like, even though the fucking shit shut down on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bummer.
For real though, because they were sure chopping it up with us.
Was it the music? Did Facebook shut us down? The music.
Oh man.
I mean, that's my only thought.
Oh, definitely. But
Whoops.
well, it hadn't been stopped because of the music any other times. But guess what? We're gonna upload the shit any fucking ways. And it was great chopping it up.
Definitely.
And
I saw
hopefully,
there's a lot of newer good music coming this month
mm,
still, so
hey, we'll see what next week holds. But one thing you know is we'll be back. And so, you artists out there, we're gonna have to start being on their motherfucking ass. Cause think about it, like, bro, we can literally hire the standard of music. If that motherfucker, when they're in that studio, they're in there thinking like, bro, I'm gonna have to deal with DaZ and Danie if I don't make some fire shit. We gotta
it
make
might
that
get like that.
for real. And then so like then everybody's gonna be putting out the most fire shit because they know that we'll be coming for that ass. We'll be red eyed looking for good music, ready to
Right.
talk shit.
There wasn't too much shit to talk today.
There really wasn't. Besides, there should have been more music.
Yeah, a couple things I checked out were like,
We
but
we we spare some people, so just know if we don't talk about your shit, sometimes we miss it. Oh, which shout out Wheezy with the deluxe edition of Funeral from the previous week that we forgot to talk about.
yeah.
Shout out to the fact that we talked about G Herbo instead.
Right.
But
Isn't he from Illinois?
oh yeah, Chicago.
So, Illinois, like, guess we had to represent with that. So, I actually listened to more of it and I liked what I listened to.
They were black slave owners. Look at it. Bud cracking.
But, like, why?
I'll look it up right now. No.
I don't understand why he even had to come in with that.
Bro, and that's my guy. I don't tolerate that shit. And it had the nerve to text me talking about third strike. Fuck that. Happy birthday to his sister, though. Maddie Finney.
You're hilarious.
Look. We're just making it do what it do till it can't no more.
Oh my goodness.
But thank you for coming. Thank you for your opinion.
Thank you for having me.
A 12 o'clock episode.
Late
Fucking
night.
yeah, for real, kids. Pools.
Yeah, they were something today.
For sure. Well, hey, let's get out of here. Let's get away from these people. I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me.